So in this video we're gonna talk about how to make inventory in Gdevelop 5. Okay, so first of all, I already made it. Everything already finished, and that's how it works finally. So we have our inventory and some items. We can place them. Okay, replace, great. We have looting inventory, some looting chest. If we press button, it will spawn some random items. We can pick them by hand or just press take all, and automatically just come to our inventory. Put in more, take all, and that's all. Our inventory full. We can put it back like this. Okay, that's all. So step by step I will explain how to make all of this on my free file. It don't have anything here, just placed basic. No. Okay, back. Basic objects. So first of them, cell. Our cells, it have two animation, the static image and active image. Okay, and I place all of them like this here in our inventory pack. So what I made with them also, it's first of all make the order is 1 for all of them. They should be on same layer, and if I place some item and the order 21 for example, it will be on top of them. If they have different the order or I don't change it, it will be, for example, like I place it and the order 22 and my object 21, so it means it will be behind. Cell, we don't need that. So all of them the order is 1, and also they have variables. So when I place it, I make the order 1 and create variables. Variable 1 is name, the inventory, and variable 2 is ID. Okay, here all of them. This is our inventory, so the name is same inventory for all of them. And ID, it starts from 1 2 3 4 5 6 and till 12. Okay, in this pack of them everything same except different names, and ID start from 1 to 12, and name is not inventory, it's the looting. Okay, great. The next is inventory name. It's just text object. I place it under this and under this. It just will contain the name of them. Next, item. Item object have just 3 sprite, that's all, for different kind of objects. Then active cell is, I will explain later. Looting button, and it's just a button with name. Looting text is just this name of button. I just place it. Take all button and take all text. It's same. And also inventory name have ID too, for separate them and make different names. Well, OP object, it's later I will show. Okay, for now that's all. Let's go to events. And here nothing. So it's pretty complex and difficult. It's just a lot of stuff. So it will be quite faster if I will just copy and explain. So first, at the beginning of scene, it's just some stuff I will make, some copy. Okay, variable string click at start. Click set to yes. By the way, about quotes, when you make variable like text variable on event screen, you need always using these quotes, but here, as I understand, you don't need to use it. Yeah, just for you know. So okay, first is okay, let's just copy, make it faster and not stop on something easily. Okay, so in condition for all object we make variables value, and if id of inventory name is 1, so this one, we change text object, modify the text to inventory, and if id 2 to looting. Let's see. Great. So here from inventory name we get inventory, and here we get looting. Great. So next, after that, about looting and take all, it's about the buttons. Now we not take it, so it will be later. Next, this we need. Okay, I will just show how to using cell. So if we wanna make event for each object, you just right click, add other for each object, or you can use this button, it's same for each object. Then we just choose object that we need, cell. Yep. So for every cell we give variable text variable open, and it's set to yes. Actually, I could do this here, like I do names for them, but I forget about it, and it's not a problem. Actually, all these variable we could do here, like later, but it's already made there, so it's not very important. Okay, the next is items, stuff, apps. Okay, what's going on here? So by the way, comment section, hit this button, add, if you need it. Okay, so hold is when we grab object by clicking on that, and we can move it in our inventory. Hold ID is ID of object that we hold. By the way, I place some item, let's put the order. Always all of them should be okay, not should be, but I will make for comfortable one the order. For example, it will be 5 for all items. Then I need add variable ID. I need its first item, so I will put 1. And hold ID is when we click on object, hold ID will be same ID with item. It will be for finding from group the item that we need with same ID. ID here, by the way, it's for creating new IDs. It's set 4 because here I place 4 items. 1, 2, 3, so next should be 4. Here I place just 1, so I can put number 2. It's like current ID that next item, if we create, we will use this ID number. So hold X and hold Y. When we grab item, these 2 variables will help us to move object. Cell collision, if it's will use cell collision max selective current cell active, we will use later when we will make collision with cells. And take X and take Y, it's also later. It's if we cannot move anywhere, it will just back item. Okay, so let's go next. Next I press mouth. Okay, so here we need, okay, press mouth, make comment, this mouse will be for easy to find. If we press left mouse, right. Okay. Here big stuff. I just copy, paste, Control C, Control V. Okay. Another about looting and take all object we don't need now. So okay. The first event, if we press mouse button on item, now it's go nothing, but with this event, if we press on item and click is yes, first of all click no and hold yes, so we start hold this item. Hold X and hold Y, set to mouse, yeah. Hold ID we get from item that we click on, and take X and take Y, it's just item start position. Okay, so as we see now, nothing happened. We don't see anything changed. So let's next we need to make event about hold. Yep. We copy. Okay, just copy this. Let's call it hold here. Maybe it would be more comfortable to use the group, but it's already like this. So. And paste. Okay, if hold yes and ID of item, we check which item is we interact with, and it should be equal to variable hold ID here, hold ID that we get from clicking on item. Okay, so with this condition we just copy paste this. It's about the moving. Okay, here you can find in condition mouse cursor X position. So if it's not equal to hold X, when we just click on item, we take position of mouse, and if position of mouse current not equal to that position that we get while clicking, it's mean that we move in mouse. So if first of all we work with X and then with Y, actually it's absolutely same, just with different symbol. So if X position of our mouse more than hold X when we click, we change here work comma action for all object position, X position of all of object, change position of item, add difference between new position mouse X, new position of our mouse, minus old position hold X. If it's mean we move mouse right, and opposite side, if cursor X position less than hold X, it's mean we move mouse left. So we just subtract position of item. Okay, let's just toggle disable. It means it's not working now. And then we just update hold X. We set it to mouse X again for updating. So we grab and then we move right. Great, we move left. Okay, that's work. If we release mouse button, it's nothing to change because it's always hold after we click. Okay, great. And if actually how I get this, it's just Control C, Control V, copy paste, and here everywhere just change X to Y. It's absolutely same. So now Y work too, so we can just move it very easily. Okay, great. So the next, we need to, okay, that's all great, but let's talk about releasing mouse button. Yeah. Next, release mouse button. My comment. Here. Great, so if mouse button released, here you can find it, and click is no, change click to yes, and in sub event just copy paste this stuff, what it's done. So if we hold item, and here we need to detect the item, it's for future. Hold set to no if we released mouse button. So how it look like? So we hold, release, and we free from item. Okay, great. So in next video we will make collision between cell and item and putting item in the cell. Yep, so thank you for watching and see you in next video.